Where is this? What are you doing? Murder is against the law. Help! I was just in the lab a moment ago. How did I end up here the moment I opened my eyes? They want to drown me. The river god is angry. Water ghouls demand lives. Only a living sacrifice can appease the river god's wrath. Sacrifice the yin woman. The flood will recede. Sacrifice her to welcome the river god. No, I'm not some yin woman. Don't push me. Lu family's eldest girl. The flood is ruthless. The Blackwater River is about to burst its banks. For the 100,000 souls of this county, we must trouble you. Tan Zhang, I promise to erect a chastity arch for you, to be remembered for generations. Men, push her down. Send the yin woman on her way. Are you guys crazy? That dam wasn't broken by the water at all. It was that golden bull, too heavy, collapsing the foundation. Throwing me in won't help at all. You'll all die, you demon. Facing death and still daring to slander. The Lord Magistrate's divine water-taming bull. The hour has come. Push her. Extremely fatal environment detected. 3D terrain scanner forcibly activated. Building hydrogeological model. Structural gravity analysis eye opened. Survival plan generated. A load-bearing fulcrum exists at a 45-degree tilt on the left. Detonation tube seed can deflect the flood peak. Fear cannot save lives. Only physics can. Destiny wants me to live, so I won't die today. She didn't fall. Quick, cut the crossbar with a knife. Didn't you want to see a miracle? Today I'll show you what destiny is. Give it to me. Ah. The autumn water. The water has turned back. A miracle. This is a miracle. The water ghouls think your shoddy project is too dirty to accept me. Now let's settle our score. Straw. That's straw. It's fake. Last month to build this stone dam. My father was beaten to death by the supervisor by the river. They said it was a merit for eternity, but the dam is full of mud. It's over. How did it breach? All is lost. Back off. All of you, back off. I am an imperial official, a disciple of the emperor. This dam was blown up by this demon girl. Where are the guards? Form a line. Whoever dares step forward will be executed along with their entire clan for treason. It's none of my business. The river god wasn't angry. It was the magistrate. He gave me 50 taels of silver to perform the ritual. He insisted on killing me. Folks, open your eyes and see clearly. This is the Dragon King you bow to day and night. This is the water ghoul that devours people. That golden bull is no water-taming artifact. It's just a piece of iron wrapped in copper. They purposely built it on the softest silt foundation. Once the autumn floods arrive, the massive weight collapses the foundation, hollowing out the water from below. This pile of mud and straw, when the dam collapses, 100,000 citizens will drown. And the 100,000 taels of silver for river repair all went into their pockets. Even before the King of Hell, it would only be recorded as water ghouls demanding lives. Natural disasters are ruthless, yet you still kneel to such beasts? Are your lives only fit to fill this stinking mud pit? Kill him. Help. I have money. I'm better than you. Help. I am the magistrate. Help. The government is gone. Our homes are gone. No food, no water. How will we live now? When the Imperial Army arrives, we will all be rioters, and we'll all be beheaded. Hold back your tears, everyone. Can crying grow rice? Oppression drives rebellion. We killed the corrupt official, just to survive. The Imperial relief grain is still locked in the granary. That's our survival food. Listen up, from now on, I rule this Blackwater River. Anyone who wants to live, stand up, 2,000 young men, step out. Follow me now to take over the granary. Whoever dares steal a single grain, I will cut off his hand. The remaining women, children, and elderly start fires and cook and treat the wounded. Tomorrow morning, everyone eat your fill, bring your tools, and follow me to the upstream Black Wind Gorge. If the government won't build us a stone dam, we'll build a harder one ourselves. Anyone who works with me gets 2 meals of thick porridge a day, full stomach. Anyone who slacks off, get lost now, and feed the turtles in the water. We listen to you. Lady Lu, we'll do it. As long as there's food, our lives are yours. What a ruthless wild girl. With just a few words, she exposed the magistrate and held tens of thousands of victims in her grip. So what if she gathered them? The granary food will last half a month at most. Once the food is gone, won't they crawl back to kneel at our gates, trading land deeds and indentures for moldy rice? But I heard her say she's going to Black Wind Gorge to build a dam. What if she really succeeds? If the river doesn't flood, our business of land grabbing during disasters will be completely ruined. Building a dam, what does a big dam need? Millions of pounds of bluestone, thousands of tons of glutinous rice boiled into paste for binding. Where can she get that? Pass my order. Block all roads to the county's quarries. Buy up all the glutinous rice and lime on the market at high prices into our warehouses. Not a single grain or stone is allowed out of the city. I want to see, without materials, if that girl can really mold mud into that dam. Lady Lu, it's over, all over. We took the silver pieces, found in the county warehouse, and ran through 7 quarries within 50 miles, but couldn't buy a single fist-sized stone. The glutinous rice on the market was even cleared out overnight by the 3 wealthy families. No big bluestones, no glutinous rice paste. How do we build this dam? Relying only on the gravel and yellow mud by the river, it will wash away instantly. Please, the masters have spoken. They're just waiting to see us fail. Peasants are just peasants after all. How can they fight the powerful masters? Buying it all out is good. Saves us from spending that money. My lady, the fire is at our doorstep. How can you still laugh? No stone, no rice paste. We can't build a dam. Once the autumn water rises, we will all still die. The rules of the ancients won't work with me today. 3D terrain scanner activated. Analyzing geology of the back mountain of Black Wind Gorge. Material depth analysis in progress. Analysis complete. Large open pit limestone deposit discovered. Massive associated ancient volcanic ash discovered. High strength volcanic ash. Plus sand, mud, gravel, and stone. Glutinous rice. That time-consuming, laborious, and weak ancient building material is not even fit to shine my shoes. Old Wu, take all the young men, bring pickaxes, and follow me to the back mountain. Don't dig bluestones. Dig those grayish-white brittle stones. And then dig that reddish-brown powder soil. Women, start the fires. Build 10 earthen kilns along the river for me, and burn those white stones thoroughly. 1 part lime, 2 parts volcanic ash. Mix in the river sand. Pour in the gravel. Add water and keep stirring. Don't stop. Isn't this just mud? Lady Lu said this stuff gets harder than stone when it dries. How can mud block water? But she went to see the mountain god. Team 1 lined up the wooden planks as molds by the riverbed. Team 2 went into the river to start pouring the dam base. This is a millennium-old technology light years ahead of its time. If it hardens right, this dam will be 10 times tougher than any stone or sticky rice dam. Warning: the dam base is extremely uneven inside. Water to ash ratio is off. There's serious internal separation. Support mold is about to break. Everyone out of the dam base. Get out now, hurry. Help! Somebody help! It's collapsing. All of it. How could mud ever stop this river? It's punishment. The mountain god is mad. Building a dam with mud is disrespectful to the gods. He's right. Heaven's watching. This dam is just impossible. We're all gonna die here. Relax, it's just some cuts and broken bones. Go get some planks and clean cloth. It's not the formula's fault. All the material mix ratios. There's no process problem. Manual mixing just isn't fast enough. Added extra stuff after the fact. There are a lot of hidden bubbles inside. But the kill-fired lime went out of control. The pressure spiked and blew up the mold. So it finally collapsed. Science can solve anything. But pulling off modern tech in ancient times needs a real pro who knows fire and mud inside out. A master artisan with expert control. Lu, go beg Mr. Zhao and the others to admit they're wrong. Maybe we can get some rice slurry or stone from them. Thou to them? Dream on. Tell me, within 100 miles, is there anyone who's a kill master? Someone who can judge clay and water perfectly? I don't care if they're crazy or disabled, as long as they know fire and mud. I want them. There's a ruined temple south of the city, with a one-armed, blind old man named Old Ghost. He used to be a top-class royal kill worker, but he pissed off Master Qian, so they cut off his hand and blinded one eye.
But he's
crazy, doesn't listen to anyone. I don't care if he's crazy or a ghost. If he can help me build this dam, I'll snatch him back even from the King of Hell. I will bring him back. Watch the site. I'll be back with new rules before sunrise. Get out and go beg somewhere else. Go away. Every dead rat here is mine. I'm looking for the top kill master in this county. What's this stuff? Not bluestone. Not regular clay. Not rice slurry either. Smells like lime and fire poison. This stuff doesn't dissolve in water. I made this water set ash myself. Once it's dry, it's 100 times harder than any bluestone you've seen. It sets the moment water touches it. Lasts forever. But it collapsed today. It's right that it collapsed. You totally messed up the firing timing. Too raw outside, overdone inside. You added way too much water. It's like soup. Damn it, who fired this batch? I'll chop them up. I fired it, guess I got it right. A true artisan goes wild for next-gen materials, even more than for gold. Old Ghost, you wouldn't make those fancy, useless pieces for the Qian family's young master. They ruined you for that. So this is your life now. Gonna rot in this rundown temple, fighting rats for food till you die? I'm useless now. They took my hand. I can't even make a jar out of clay. What can I do? But I can make you build the best dam in history. I want your eyes to help me spot dry lumps here, to watch the heat on those 10 kilns for me. I need you to pour this revolutionary cement perfectly into the Blackwater River for me. When the dam's finished, the Qian and Zhao family's monopoly on bluestone will be crushed by this pile of mud. I'll make them kneel before your dam. Let the ones who called you useless look up to you. So, are you in? Open the gate, start pouring. Set it for him. It's really harder than stone. Gods above, I just made real stone. Family, do you see this? Long live Lady Lu. Lady Lu, your cement is way too dry. It sets too fast after mixing with water. Cracks before you can get it into the mold. Go have someone strip bark from the old elm on the mountain and boil it up. Concentrated sauce mixed with water. It's sticky and slippery. It can cool you down. Do as he said. Quick, strip the elm bark. Perfect blend of modern tech and ancient craftsmanship. It's been half a month. Those guys haven't bought a single stone, not even a centimeter. That wild girl from the Lu family, probably already starved in the canyon with her people. They should have eaten up everything by now. Let's go check the bodies. And stuff those people down there. Have them sign death contracts by name. Take them back to the manor for hard labor.
He's not worthy to go against me.
No bluestone, no sticky rice. I wonder what he'll use to block Blackwater River. Whoa, what is that monster? No way, this can't be. No bluestone. What kind of magic did he use? Master Qian, sorry to disappoint you. I didn't use your bluestone. My dam still stands strong. Let me introduce the chief inspector of this dam. Master Qian, does he look familiar? Old ghost, weren't you crippled? In your eyes, people are just waste. Stone is only a bargaining chip for life. But to me, there's no waste in this world. Only you. You pests that belong in the trash heap of history. Go back and tell your masters. From today on, the rules of Blackwater County will be set by me, Lu Chan. Forget it. The dragon vein of Blackwater River was actually cut off by that witch. Master, the scouts upstream just reported. Lu Chan built a giant dam in Blackwind Gorge using some grayish-white magic stone. It's over 10 meters tall. The river is completely blocked in the canyon. Not a single drop leaks. If this drought goes on, our thousands of acres of prime fields won't even have seeds left for autumn. Old Dog Qian and Fatty Zhao, those useless fools, can't even handle a girl. Dare to cut off my Iron Mountain's water. That's destroying the Iron family. Relay my order. Ready the 3,000 armored troops. Bring the thunder bombs and battering hammers. I'm flattening Blackwind Gorge today if I have to. And blasting that magic dam to pieces. Report to Lady Lu. Bad news. There's a killer under Iron Anvil Mountain, who doesn't even blink when killing. Iron King Yan leads 3,000 real militia troops here. They brought gunpowder and siege weapons. They say we cut off the dragon vein. They want to forcibly tear down the dam and wipe us all out. So many. 3,000 armored. That's a real battle-hardened army. What's the panic? Even if they bring 100,000 troops, without my permission, they can't scratch the dam. Old Wu, give the order. All hands, tools ready, line up under the dam.
Today,
I want everyone to see firsthand the real power of this dam and make them recognize the value and confidence this water brings. This just isn't something humans could build. Which you cut off the dragon vein of Blackwater River, costing me thousands of acres downstream. If I don't catch you today, I'm no man. Bring the battering hammer and dynamite. Blow up the dam for me. Idiot. If I really wanted to cut off the river, do you think you'd still be standing here breathing? Open your eyes and look closely. This is what a water project is. Gotta release water. Quick, move up the hill. Heavenly river, how can there be a river in the sky? The water hasn't stopped. He not only kept the flow, he even directed the river straight up to the highest rice fields, borrowing power from the heavens. Still want to blow up the dam now, Lu Lady. I'm just a rough guy. Don't know magic. Since you didn't cut our water, I offended you just now. We're retreating. Hold on, my dam isn't letting your water flow for free. The river used to flood. You just depended on the weather. Droughts and floods were uneven. Now, what fills this reservoir isn't water. It's my Lu. My assets come from the irrigation water for 18 counties in the lower 3 provinces. I promise you'll get great harvests every year. No more worries about drought or flood. But the rules need to change. 1 acre, 1 bucket of grain per year for water. Handing your grain, the gates open. Your whole family will prosper. If you don't pay up, or try to mess with me behind my back, I close the gates, and your land will turn barren. Tai Zem Mountain is in the lower 18 counties. Willing to pay for water? From now on, whatever Lady Lu says, Tai's blade goes wherever she points. Got all the water from the old ghost river. The canal's open. Now, make that wasted potential work for me. Hook up the forge, the rice mill, and the saw bench, all to the water wheel. I want this place to be Daling's first city run by machines, not people. Now that's forging. That's what forging means. The precision's a bit off, but it's good enough for plow heads and iron pots. Lady Lu's gone mad. Everyone's mad now. Our hydraulic forge's daily iron output equals 3 months' work from all county smithies. Our textile mill makes enough fabric every day for 5,000 people to get new clothes. Costs are less than a tenth of city prices. If it's just a tenth, set the price at 30% of the market. Send people to take these iron plows, pots, and cloth. Haul them by ox cart to Blackwater City Gate and sell them out in the open. Tell the folks. If they earned work credits, they can trade credits directly. No credits? They can trade scrap iron or herbs. I want those old guys' warehouses in town turned into piles of junk. Not a single bolt of cloth sold. Not even a hoe bought. Is everyone in town dead? Boss, we really can't sell anything. It's the Blackwind Gorge folks. Got a dozen big carts by the city gate. Their cloth is tight and sturdy and costs only 30% of our price. Their iron axes even split rocks. And they're half the price of our pig iron. Also, down there, all the village farmers buy from them instead. Our 100,000 bolts of cloth stored up are stuck in our hands. If this keeps up, the chain breaks and the Keon family goes bankrupt. Bro, help us! The villagers below are rebelling. They say if Lady Lu can make cheap farm tools, why should they rent our overpriced junk iron? They beat up the retainers we sent to collect rent. All of them. That witch is using witchcraft. She uses cost-free water power and assembly lines. This isn't business competition. It's an industrial massacre from another era. Since he cut off my livelihood, I'm going all out. If the entire family is ruined, I'll drag him down too. Get the fast horses. Urgent message, 800-mile relay. Take this blood letter to the ministry official in the capital. Kian, what did you write? I told the minister. There's a sorceress in Blackwater County. She cut off Dala Yang's Blackwater dragon vein, used demon stone, built an iron fortress that's impenetrable. She forges weapons day and night with magic, gathered 10,000 rebel troops, and wants to seize power. Damn, water wheel. I want the Emperor's army to crush it all to ash. What a Blackwater County. What a Lady Lu Chen. Cutting off the dragon vein, built a fortress of gray stone, forging blades day and night, gathering tens of thousands of refugees. Minister of Works. This is a huge deal locally, and your works and war ministries still need a bloody letter just to report it? Calm down, Your Majesty. I'm guilty. That which is extremely sly. She uses water projects as an excuse to cover up her schemes. Scouts report. Blackwind Gorge thunders day and night with explosions. If we don't act soon, it could mean disaster for Daliang. Your Majesty, I request 5,000 troops to go to Blackwater County and quash the rebellion, and hang that witch's head over the city gate. War Department, by the time you get there, that fortress will reach the sky. Order from me. Assemble 3,000 armored soldiers, Imperial Guards in medium armor. Bring red cannons. I will personally lead the expedition. I have to see for myself. The woman who dares cut Dalayang's dragon vein, with such powers in her hands, How many heads does she have? Once the gears of industry start turning, no one can stop them, not even the emperor. How much farther? Your Majesty, once we pass through that dense forest ahead, we'll reach Black Wind Canyon. According to Master Kian's blood-written letter, that woman built a stone fortress right in the canyon. She's training her own soldiers day and night. Your Majesty, please order the red cannon to be set up at once. That woman is cunning. We can't let her get a moment to breathe. I beg your Majesty to fire the cannon. Avenge the souls of Blackwater County. Move the entire army and the artillery battalion forward. Set up the cannons on the high ground. No mercy for the rebels.
Lady Lu?
The Imperial Guard belongs to the Emperor. They're all cavalry, packed together. They've even set up cannons halfway up the mountain. All the cannon barrels are aimed right at our dam. The Emperor himself is leading the campaign. The Emperor really came in person. Well, at least I saved the shipping fee to the capital. Lady, they're here to suppress bandits. Once those cannons go off, we'll get blown to bits. We need to run now. Run? Everyone, get back to your workstation. Open the sluice gate to the max. The water wheels are running at full capacity. Make the hammer as loud as possible. Don't stop a single weaving machine. Your Majesty, the cannon is fully loaded, just waiting for the fog to clear. Then we can blast their fortress down. Wait, what's that noise below? Your Majesty, it must be that woman casting spells. Or making some weird weapon. Fire the cannon. People only know Black Wind Canyon is dangerous, but they don't realize there's a world-changing marvel hidden here. Look at this. What is this incredible giant machine? Water flow can actually power iron forging. Your Majesty, it's sorcery. This is pure sorcery. Fire! Quick, fire the cannon! She's spreading lies and confusion. Your Majesty, this has to be an illusion. It's true that he uses his army for personal gain. Fire the cannon! Why bother firing? Are you blind? Is that really an illusion? That's clearly a legendary achievement for generations. One strike with that water-powered hammer matches what dozens of craftsmen do in a day at our armory. You want me to blow that up with the cannon? Who are you? Stop right there. One more step forward, and you'll be killed. Civilian woman Lu Chun. Greetings, Your Majesty. So you're Lu Chun. Some accused you of using sorcery to mislead people, making weapons secretly, and plotting something bad. Are you aware? All it takes is my command, and you'll be turned to ashes instantly. Your Majesty, if I really wanted to do something like that, do you think you could stand here and safely talk to me now? How dare you? That blade was made in the water-powered forge below, using scrap metal, finished in just half an hour. Its hardness beats the best steel from the armory. Those hundreds of water-powered weaving machines down there produce enough cloth in a single day to give your 3,000 guards 2 sets of new winter uniforms. The layered terraced fields outside are irrigated by my high-grade water channels, so the yield has tripled. They can feed half of Blackwater County. Your Majesty, your Minister of Works and those leeching nobles want to monopolize iron and fabric at high prices, so they call this revolutionary industry sorcery. They keep your people cold and hungry, and your army wearing poor armor. Now you tell me, who's really hurting the country? Who's the one that should be blasted with the red cannon? Good, very good. Lower the cannons. All troops remove armor. Lu Chun, I'm not going to kill you. Not only that, I'm taking you back to the capital. Want money? I'll open the national treasury for you. Need people? I'll give you 100,000 laborers. I just want one thing. These machines down there, and the stones for dam building. Spread them across every inch of our land. Can you do it or not? As long as the budget's enough, not just fill the whole country. I can even build you a steam-powered steel city. Minister Liu, even with the imperial decree, you're now in charge of the Ministry of Works. But the ministry has its own rules. The office has endless ledgers, lists, and maps. You haven't even read the classics. Can you really understand them? A girl barely over 10 uses these strange tricks to fool the emperor and dares to meddle in the ministry's affairs. Just you wait, give it a few days. He'll be begging Lord Wei to let him off. I don't know the 4 books and 5 classics, but I do know how to get rid of all you seat warmers who do nothing. I'll crush you one by one. Don't try to fool me with your old debts. I came to the capital, not to drink tea and argue with you all in this hall. Tell me, what's the most urgent, most dangerous task right now? The one that'll get someone's head chopped off any moment. All right, since Minister Liu is so decisive, I won't hold back. Winter is coming in the northern frontier. The Ruran army is at our doorstep.
10 days ago, the Ministry of War issued a top-secret order.
Now the capital has just half a month to forge 50 tons of top-quality refined iron to repair armor and weapons for the Northern Ironclad Army. Now, only 5 days left. But unfortunately, the 3 main blast furnaces outside the city suddenly collapsed a few days ago due to age. Only a batch of low-grade black coal remains in storage, which can't produce good iron at all. According to laws of Great Liang, delaying military supplies means anyone, regardless of rank, is executed immediately. Minister Liu, since you took charge of the Ministry of Works, this order for 50 tons of refined iron is yours to carry. If you can't deliver the iron in 5 days, just wait for the embroidered guards to handle you. 5 days, 50 tons of refined iron. All you have are dead furnaces and back coal. Forget 5 days. Even 50 months wouldn't be enough. It's a death trap with no way out. 5 days, 50 tons. Does Vice Minister Wei even know what industrial capacity means? Lead the way to the capital's armory. Bring every blacksmith, even those you forced down to the lowest ranks for mistakes or disabilities, to the official kill. In 5 days, I'll give you all 50 tons of refined iron and show you with your own eyes what an industrial force really is. It's not that these guys aren't working. The black coal is full of toxic gases. It crumbles like a cracker. It shatters with a single hit. Totally useless for the furnace. 5 days. Not even a god can produce 50 tons of refined iron in that time. High sulfur coal, sulfur level off the charts. Recommend coal washing with dry drilling. Seal off the air. Heat it to extract coke. Coke burns super strong and has no sulfur impurities. It's the key fuel for blast furnaces. You see it as waste? But in modern industry, coke is the key to heavy industry. If the furnace collapses, build a new one. Use the cement and fire bricks I brought. Build a 50-foot vertical blast furnace. Smash all this black coal for me. Dig out a cellar and lay yellow clay. Keep the air out. Start burning. I want to make coke. This stuff burns with no toxins at all. And the temperature is crazy high. Time's up. Minister Liu, where's the 50 tons of refined iron? If you can't deliver, the embroidered guards' chains won't care who you are. The front lines are ablaze. Minister Liu, please present the iron. 50 tons? That's not enough. I'm worried you'll be shocked to death. Old Ghost, crack it open for me. Roaring, Old Ghost swung his hammer and broke open the furnace. Scalding molten iron blasted out. A fiery dragon flowed through the trench, lighting up the entire night sky. Everything turned a burning red. Iron turned into liquid. How is there so much? This can't be. Absolutely impossible. This pure iron doesn't need repeated forging. It's already refined iron. Tianzhu Daliang. Tianzhu Daliang. Vice Minister Wei, look closely. This is called blast furnace smelting. Starting today, the Ministry of Works is no longer a place for you all to just drink tea and loaf around. From now on, the rules of Great Leyang are set by my blast furnace. Tomorrow morning, I want to see everyone's resignation letter in the Ministry of Works hall. If you don't hand it in, I'll throw you in the furnace and burn you as coke. Blue flames lit up the night sky. Covered in coal dust, I stood before the blast furnace. The commander gazed at this giant beast. Molten iron came rushing out. I held the spark of industry in my hands. Urgent report from Beijing, 800 miles away. Ruren General Hien Bio leads 100,000 cavalry and breaks through Yanmen Pass. Beijing's garrison suffered heavy casualties. Supplies have run out. Ruren vows to drink from the Yellow River within half a month. 100,000 cavalry. Yanmen Pass is a strong fortress. How could it fall in just half a month? Your Majesty, it's not that our soldiers don't fight. It's just that there's no food. Heavy snow blocked northern roads this year. The only canal shipping route has water currents going with the scenery, but wind and tide are against us. The southern transport guilds and noble families handling the grain say their boats can't deliver the emergency grain. All stuck south of the Yellow River. Don't touch Grand Preceptor Jiang Mei. Remember, all river shipping is run by the guilds. That's the GU family's business, right? Usually when they're smuggling salt or silk, even hauling your boats, they're faster than horses. Now it's about delivering life-saving grain to the front lines. And you tell me the boats can't move it? Your Majesty, please calm down. It's not that we don't want to help. It's just fate isn't on our side. Ever since Your Majesty brought back that woman named Lu Chun from Haishui County and put her in charge of the Ministry of Works, starting all those construction projects, and blocked the river at Chixia, the Jiangnan transport guilds have all petitioned. If Your Majesty doesn't handle her and calm the wrath of heaven, even if you have all that grain, you won't get it to Beijing. You really think I won't deal with her? She won't dare kill me. If I'm killed, transport collapses. Dalian will fall. Punishing them is letting them off easy. Your Majesty, with merchants who hoard logistics like these, the harshest way to deal with them is to turn their fleet into something no one wants. Just a pile of useless wood. How dare you? How can you covered in soot cause chaos in the royal court? Your Majesty, isn't grain transport what worries you most? These people say it's the current, the wind. That wooden boats can't make it. But what if we build boats from iron? Nonsense. Iron won't float. You're saying we make boats out of iron? You want all that grain to sink to the bottom and feed the fish? Your Majesty, hear this. This is your trusted Minister of Works. Not only is she a witch, she's also crazy. Sure, iron sinks. But when it comes to the laws of physics, rules are made to be broken. Your Majesty, give me 10 days. I'll do it at Tangshan River Dock, just outside the capital. I won't let her off unless she really fails. Before a pure iron boat is built, it'll haul 100,000 loads of grain upriver. I want these sky-watching people to know what real conquest means. Fine, then. I'll give you 10 days. Use as much state silver and steal from the arsenal as you need. After 10 days, I'll come myself to that dock and see your iron boat. If it really moves grain upriver, I'll grant you the title. Marquis Iron Leopard, Guardian of Daliang. No tricks or excuses. There's a thick, ugly iron pipe in the middle of that boat. What is this supposed to be? Let's see how this pile of scrap floats. How it goes upstream. Add more coal. Keep it coming. Don't let the fire die down. Boiler pressure is at its limit. Cylinder seals hold well. Rotation and tension normal. Power system ready. Say goodbye to this old, backward age. Sound the horn. I'll open the steam valve. A thunderous blast shoots to the sky. War horses panic. The crowd is terrified. Officials gasp. Everyone steps back. Open the valves, full power. Engines roar, spinning the paddles. Black smoke billows. The iron ship powers upriver, hauling a full load of supplies. The big ship surges ahead. No way. No wind, no rowers. How does an iron ship move by itself? From the moment that ship moved, centuries of river monopoly were shattered by that smoking machine. No wind needed, no oars required. It goes upriver for miles and miles every day. With this marvel, Daliang's troops and supplies can reach anywhere in half a month. Who cares about noble clans or roaring cavalry? In front of my ironclad warship, they're nothing but clay chickens. Jiu Tai said if we can't move grain, what does that make me do? Now the grain's on its way. The blade you raised is now swapped for this debt I owe. In Daliang's reign, from now on, we don't need freeloaders who just watch the sky. Machines will rule the distance from now on. Iron ships will cut through the waves far. Noble families will all answer for their crimes. I stand at the bow, heading for the new industrial age. Done for. 20 days without food or supplies. The soldiers barely have strength to wield their swords. Even the war horses and rats in the city are gone. The imperial reinforcements and rations still didn't arrive before the snow sealed the roads. Listen up, Nammen in the city. I know you're out of food now. By midnight tonight, the army will break through. If you surrender now, open the gates. I'll let you live. Otherwise, after the city is breached, not a soul will remain in here. Daliang's men have no backup left. Better to die fighting. Get ready to follow me. What sound was that? Is it a dragon's roar or the earth moving? Look, there's some monster on the river. A ship made of iron, no paddles. It breaks through the ice on its own. That's the Imperial. Are these Imperial troops from the capital? A gift from His Majesty the Emperor. Minister of Works Lu Chun brings rations by royal decree. 100,000 dan of white rice. 50,000 jin of premium dried beef. The soldiers of Daliang are eating now. The food deliveries are here. Long live Daliang. Long live the Emperor. Long live Minister Lu. Just eating isn't enough. We can't work without tools. And our weapons are no good for fighting. Bring up all the black boxes from the lower deck. Let's show these northerners something new. Show them Daliang's mastery of hydraulic engineering. Wait, are these swords? The weight and this edge. This is high carbon steel, forged with water power. Toss out those dull blades you used to carry. Suit up and take these. Go show those people outside what a real power play looks like. They're bluffing. Full attack. First to scale the wall gets 1,000 gold coins. Men of Daliang. Minister Lu has spoken. Kill one enemy today, get 10 jin of beef jerky. Charge! No way. They're demon troops. Retreat, quick, back to the grasslands. I admit defeat. The huge blast spooked enemy horses. The Ruran army fell apart instantly. What an impressive Lu Chun. And what a mighty Gallic ironclad. Minister Jiu's auxiliaries say she broke the dragon vein and is a demoness. But in my eyes, he's the real dragon vein of Daliang. Announce my decree. Promote to Chief of Wangsing Central Division. Bestow the first rank Protectorate sword and the Mangbang robe. I want every inch of Daliang's land covered in his steel beasts. The waterway's ready, but there's a limit to water power. Now we've made enough high-pressure boiler steel. It's time to bring the steam engine to land. The first railroad in Daliang. We'll start right here. Ancestors above. Today, even if I get killed, I won't let that demon machine cut off the dragon vein of Dalian. It can't be allowed into the capital. Iron-armored centipede burrows through the mountains. This is a terrible omen. For 3 years, Lu Chan's built factories and ruined farms, filling the land with smog. And now he wants to bring that monster into the capital. Dalian's fate will be cut off by that railroad track. Wish Lu Chen would take his demon train and leave the dragon vein. No one back down.
His Majesty is on board.
He wouldn't dare drive that monster over his own uncle and all the loyal officials. If we don't retreat, it's the demoness who will give in. Royal Uncle Grand Tutor, and all my good students, they're putting their lives on the tracks, trying to force me to hit the brakes on this industrial road. Your Majesty, the train's at 60 li an hour now, with current pressure and brakes. It'll take at least 3 li to stop. Even if we pull the brakes now, we can't stop in time. Because on the rails of revolution, when you hit a block, do you brake? Or run them over? Dalian's fate, since you built the first skyscraper, hasn't relied on the scholar's words. My empire now runs on this boiler's steam, and the iron beneath these wheels. No cutting, no killing. History's train never has reverse. Anyone who dares stand in front of it, I'll crush them to dust. 500 steps, 100 meters. He's not stopping. That demon train's going to kill us. Help. Maniac. Zhao Lai, you're a madman. Prince Jing dove into the mud to escape. Train smashed right through the stone tablet. Drove over the altar without slowing down. The old order collapsed with a roar. Lu Chun, did you see this? 3 years ago, I thought Dalian's limit was driving out Zhou Ran to the north and taking the southern tribes. But today you showed me a sky city, an iron city that never stops, never tires. Your Majesty, this is only the beginning. The railroad is just the veins of the land. Next, I'll use seamless steel pipes to build longer-range breach cannons. The world is huge, more than just our little Dalian. Wherever sunlight touches, as long as your troops follow my tracks and treads, we can expand Dalian that far. Good, my Dalian. No gods. No demons. My state religion is your machines. You and I will ride this train together and grind the world to dust. We'll forge it anew. I used to be the sacrifice, tied up by the river to be offered to a water spirit.
But now,
I am the only god in this steel age.